Greetings Mechwarriors, this is Offshore Out and welcome back again to another Mechwarrior Online video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mauler MX90. This is the first Mauler that I've ever owned. I've not yet mastered it yet, but it's pretty close. I spent about 70 skill points on this, and it's 90-ton assault mech, which has the potential to do Dakkas. However, I am not going to be placing Dakkas on this because, well, there are other mechs that are much more suitable to have Dakkas rather than the Mauler. For example, the Kodiak, the Annihilator. They're just much more better at having Dakka compared to the Mauler. And the Cyclops is a very good Dakka mech as well. Well, let's take a look at the loadout that I have for this Mauler, since I did not put Dakka on it. However, it is a suitable mech for Dakka as well but there's a problem with the Dakka because of the, let's go back here, because of the low hard points here for ballistics. Firing here, well, you have to be facing them and you have to expose this part of the body to actually fire any of the cannons. Oh well, let's take a look at the loadout here. So what I did instead of putting the Dakka here is MRMs. So I have 40 MRMs on both sides. So we have about a total of 80 MRMs. Okay, before we go to the rest of the weapons, let's just go straight to the armor first, like we always do. I've kept total full armor for the left and right arm at 64 because I want them to be shields. Right and left torso 70 armor frontal, rear 10 armor, head 15, center torso 113, 10 rear armor, both legs at 58 armor. And we have a light engine 325 here that allows it to move at 58.5 kilometers per hour, reversing at 38.9 kilometers per hour. With the 3 double heat sinks it has on the light engine. Be reminded, when you buy this mech, it does not come with a light engine and it does not come with double heat sink. It comes with a standard. So you're gonna have some C-bills to upgrade it to double heat sinks. We have another 4 double heat sinks, 3 in the left arm, 1 in the right arm. And like I said, we have 80 MRMs, 40 on each left and right torso. We have about 4 tons of MRM ammo, and we have light machine gun ammo, 2 tons of light machine gun ammo center torso, and we have 6 light machine guns, 3 on the left torso, 3 on the right torso. We have kept the armor at standard, so as you know, double heat sinks, standard structure, and missile guidance at standard. Right? Heat management is really good at 1.77 with the double heat sinks. If you're staying with the standard heat sinks, it'll go about 1.49. Alpha shot with the machine guns is at 101. This is of course if the machine guns continues to shoot. So it has very good management, it has very good firepower on it, especially with the 80 MRMs. The thing is, our arms are useless except for shields. So we want to shield with our right arm first, before if we're getting into a fight against crossfire against the enemy. But the armor should do pretty well in protecting us. Skills, this is my main skill tree. Like I said, I've not mastered it. So this is our firepower skill tree, and because we have another 21 skill points, what I'm going to be targeting for is the range. So the other 2 range here, which will increase more range in for the MRMs we're firing at. Now they're firing about 610 meters. So having this, each range adds another 5 meters of range for the MRMs. Okay, this will be our survival skill tree. Same, you should always target the reinforcement casing to reduce the critical chance on you. Secondly, the skeleton density. And third, the armor hardening. I did not go for all the armor hardening, but I think this is the best, or this is enough for the skill tree itself. I'm thinking of putting the last few 20 skill points. The last few skill points in the mobility. Not that I want the speed tweak, of course. What I want is the torso speed. So this will be how we are going to yarn. We want the torso speed here, another one here and here. We want to go to the center and get the rest of the torso speed. Now if you want to get some of the speed tweak, that's really up to you, but this is the main skill point that I'm going to be spending on the mobility. I got 4 more skill points, and I might as well spend that 4 skill points on the weapon tree here. So what I'm going to do, I want the cool downs, right? And let's see, we got what, another 1 more skill points, and we'll go with, I guess, the velocity. So this would be my skill tree, what I'll be picking for the Mauler when I'm done mastering it. So just pause the video if you want to take a look at the skill tree. I'll show it one by one again. Firepower skill tree, survival skill tree, and mobility skill tree for the torso speed. And last but not, no, it's not the last. I mean, the next skill tree, the operation, we want some of the cool one, and we want some of the heat threshold increase with the heat contaminant. And lastly, auxiliary, which we want to get some of the artillery. That reminds me, I've not shown you what I have for the consumables, right? And I didn't put another one in. Okay, actually we don't actually need a school shot, but I just place it there just in case I need it. You'll probably be seeing me use this later on in the gameplays that I'm going to play after this. And 2 advanced airstrikes. So we're gonna save this. We can save the skill tree. Yep, we're going to just continue. And look at those, this right and left arm shields here that will protect the body. Look at the arms are protecting the body. They have, if you shot your entire torso, your right or left torso to the enemy, this is what they'll be seeing. They won't be seeing much of your torso, except when you get hit by missiles, because missiles has an explosion, which it can actually damage the behind the arms, but it will at least protect you from ballistics and lasers. So other than that, there's nothing much to say. Let's get to the first gameplay. Alright, this is our first game with the Mauler. Let's see what we have here. We're in a skirmish battle, and we're in Crimson Strait, and we gotta move because this is not a good area to be at, especially when the enemies just spawn right close nearby. Having 58 kilometers per hour, it's good enough to move to a new location for an assault, especially. After piloting the Annihilator for a while, 58 kilometers is a godsend. It's not far off from my teammates.
Airstrike online.
Sorry Voodoo, I'm gonna reply you later.
Acquired.
Can't reply you just yet.
Target spotted.
Oh, that's it. That's why I said that we didn't want to be in this position. Yep. Show our shoulders to them.
Target destroyed.
And we're out from danger. Now let's see what the rest of our team wants to do. And we gotta be protecting our back right now. It's
So
red.
most of us are near where their base would be.
Oh, one of the enemy died. Probably one of the light. I didn't realize that. hell? So what are we going to be doing here?
Target spotted.
Well, the rest of our teammates are there. Just so you know that my MRMs are on sequential shooting. And currently we have 610
Target
meters
acquired.
of range. That's behind the wall. That's an Atlas. We can tear down an Atlas pretty quickly.
Target acquired.
Atlas is going to be jumping down right here. I think. Is he not? Well, we're gonna get up. We're gonna be helping our teammates.
Looks
Yeah.
like most of them are up on top.
New target acquired.
Artillery strike. Well, we're gonna going down. Got the airstrike on them. We're gonna be turning around right now. Yeah. Ah, that saved our body.
Airstrike online.
I don't know about the airstrike here.
Airstrike active.
Another airstrike. They can't see that.
Anybody else lagging or warping?
Nope. Where is he shooting at? I don't like that I can't see the enemy. And I don't want to be down here, to tell you the truth. Because they're up there. There you go. Come on, just stay right there long enough for me for my second
Went down below.
volley.
5% of the enemies
There,
are
it's dead.
eliminated.
Wow, good job.
Oh. Gotta ignore the arms though.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there. The enemies are half depleted. Keep
Trying to pull a
pushing.
hunchback towards you guys.
Seriously, this is not a how I want to be brawling.
Hunchback is coming down the ramp behind me.
Copy, but didn't see him yet. Looks like he didn't follow you. Now the enemy doesn't want to drop down because they know we're all here.
You go up
New
the ramp,
target
watch out,
acquired.
because they're all standing up at the top, up above, waiting on the
Target destroyed.
Dead. There's an
New
This map
target
here, right.
acquired.
and we're gonna tear into bits. Oh, that's the wall. That's a component. And we're gonna blow him up right now.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Okay, we're gonna be trying. We have very bad weapon depression, but there's not a lot of them left. Okay, we can push them right now.
New target acquired.
We lost this report. Can't let any more
The Nova is the biggest threat so far that I can see.
Target destroyed.
Now that Wolfhound.
Acquired.
Where's the last guy? Still up on top?
Target
Yep,
spotted.
he's still up top. There goes the last of my MRMs. He's shut down.
At 25%.
And that's why we need 2
Target
tons of
destroyed.
ammo for light machine
No
guns.
more hostiles. Good job, soldiers.
Just like cut out a bunch of little stickers.
Let's see. Okay, that's good. So we got 300,000 C bills. We got 5,000 XP because that's our first game. We have 4 most damage dealt, 848 damage, 2 most killing blow. 2 killing blows. The good thing is we got 4 most damage dealt. That's good. We got 5 components blown off by them. From them, yeah. We blew off their components. 540 match scores, and we're the second most damage dealt in the entire game. Right. And the other team did really pretty well too as well actually. Well, let's go for a second game.
No matter the cost.
Alright guys, we're in the second game right now and we have Voodoo on the other team. You don't know who Voodoo is? Voodoo is a friend of mine that always plays games with me, co-oping all the games with me. He's been co-oping PUBG recently. Now he's upgrading. Sorry if I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm actually waiting for somebody to arrive. I hope they don't arrive when I'm here though, when I'm still playing. Okay, nobody. Quite distracting to play a game like this when you're expecting somebody to arrive.
Airstrike
Right,
online.
we got 1 disconnect on our team. We're at the rear.
Target spotted.
Got 1 dead. That's our DC guy. Unfortunately, there would have been a chance for him to reconnect if he was spawned in a much more safer location. Voodoo is piloting an Irby and he seems to like it. He's actually achieved 900 damage on the Irby. Yeah, you want to know which Irby to get, and I recommended him the R60 and he's been enjoying it ever since. Not sure how far that is. We're turning here a bit.
Warning, incoming missile.
Trying to cover just right in time, but that probably it is targeting us.
Missile.
Wow.
Target spotted.
Okay. Is it Kodiak? Could not turn our shoulder in time. I want to get in front of this guy, but I don't want to be blocking his firing line. Excuse me? Yeah, my apologies. Shot me in the back. It's not my own fault though.
New target acquired.
LBX versus this. And that's Voodoo, I think. I think that's Voodoo.
Acquired.
Oh, he's gung-hoing it. I'm well attracted to him right now. Shit,
Left torso.
take that. This smack is still deadly even though with another shoulder, but it's pretty dead now. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I overextended. Well, I blame for being distracted. So right now I have, well, it's 570 damage. Nothing to brag about, but that was in a short period of time. That was just the damage on that on that Kodiak, and probably some of the artillery, but I was brought down before my artillery struck them though. Let's try next game.
New target. Acquired.
Target spotted.
Let's see how our team is doing. They're not faring very well. We're already 5 men down.
25% of the enemies are eliminated. We've lost
But that doesn't mean there's no chance. If their mechs are badly damaged, there's still a chance that they can take out a few mechs. One mech can probably take out a lot of mechs. They have airstrike. This would be the best time to be using that airstrike. But they're all together.
New target.
Yeah, that's my gears going down. But he lost a shoulder to that. But I did see the guys flanking me. I did not expect that at all from the other team. Orders down. Now we're in the Huntsman, which is a very good mech as well.
New target. Acquired. Right loader. Critical.
And they're surrounding the rest of the team. The Atlas is just tanking everybody.
completed. Keep
Damage.
pushing.
Incoming missile.
Targeting the legs, which is the right choice, but he just doesn't have the firepower to take out all those legs. And the missiles are just out of range. Too close enough. He's not going to be able to take out the header.
Control to
And that's a
surface.
game.
Can anyone read?
Well, I did a mistake there. So we earned 1,000 or 100,000 C-bills, 570 damage. One most damage dealt. Apparently. That probably was on the Kodiak, 602. And for our team, we didn't do the most damage though. Well, let's try the next game. Let's see how Voodoo did, by the way. 40 damage. That's because we were focusing on him and he couldn't fire. Sorry, Voodoo, sorry. Alright guys, this is the last and third gameplay that I'm going to be playing with you, just to show you the potential of this build. I have a YouTuber on this game.
Are we
I
heading
think.
for stage or something?
Yeah, John Ayres, and that reminds me of a match that I had with Baradul just the other day while I was leveling up this build. Baradul, or better known as Molten Metal. And I had the first match with him, which lost. It was a puck match, by the way.
Affirmative.
We lost, but it was a good brawl. It was in the, I believe it was the city. I forgot what city it was called.
Airstrike
And then
online.
we had another match. Right after that match, actually, again with Baradul, but this time we won. And it was in this map, actually, the Tomalin Desert, or Tomalin. And then I actually took him out right here. He was coming over that hill. I was over there, and I had the two alpha shots on him, and I actually took out his Black Knight.
There's a wolfhound in the valley of Punk 7.
Let's
Target
concentrate on
acquired.
this game here.
Enemy UAV up, Fox 7.
Down.
New target acquired.
Bravo.
Looks like
That guy's out of range.
Primary.
Yeah, stay up high. Head over to the valley.
And we have some missile bots here.
can someone please take the UAV down?
Yeah, there's another one just went up. Down.
New target acquired.
Right there.
Target spotted.
Everyone get eyes on Fox 7. Stay above the valley, shoot down.
New target
Don't chase
acquired.
Bravo. You're light after you go.
New target acquired.
There's a couple of
I
spots
missed
up
that
there.
shot.
Juliet, nice that. Push him, push him. We've got 8 with us. Supernova.
Charlie.
This. Gonna push this, guys.
They're pushing over from the left side. Careful.
Turn.
Acquired.
Right. Actually do need the cool shot.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
I'm going for the dire wolf.
Level critical. Incoming missile.
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
Enter target.
Okay. Oh.
Light torso.
Pushing to the valley. That valley. Let's
Right
go.
torso.
Oh. That's 760 damage, and let's see how the rest of the game
Don't
goes.
get sloppy out there. The enemies are half depleted. Keep pushing.
Right, turn around. Echo 7,
Excellent.
Echo 8.
It's a Dakka
New
Annihilator.
target acquired.
Basic build Dakka.
Select right.
Dual Ultra 10s, Ultra 5s. Taking out the Mad Cat. I'm not sure if that's the same Mad Cat we shot earlier.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
Warning incoming.
Let's get a view on that
Online.
Atlas.
Critical.
It's a Griffin,
Almost got them all.
Lacerator, Oxidize,
Artillery strike.
Commando,
Critical.
the Atlas,
Yeah, behind us.
Heavy Gauss, one MRM3,
Torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed.
taking out the
Medium
Mauler
laser
1R,
destroyed.
which is an LRM, which has been easy picking for the whole team.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
That Crab is the last surviving enemy
At
team,
25%.
and it's about to be taken out.
Target destroyed.
Good job, team.
Detecting no more hostiles.
Well, let's see how well we did in the damage against our teammates. Well, 700 damage is good. So we earned 250,000 C-bills, 1,500 XP, 776 damage, 1 most damage dealt, 1 killing blow, 5 components destroyed. We did the highest damage actually in the entire game, surprisingly, and we were one of the first to die. Well, that's nice. That's good to know that the build actually is a powerful offer shot build, but you gotta sometimes take some face damage towards the enemy. But the good thing is we took out assaults. You know, we were going up against assaults, and that's what we were meant to do. With assaults were meant to take damage. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I hope you try out this build. If you like the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time. Offshore out.